The Saints really haven't found an injury or an absence that's been too large to overcome the last few years, at least on the offensive side of the ball. But this week's going to be a serious test for this team, being without Michael Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, and breakout rookie Marquez Callaway. The team found out today that Thomas is not going to be able to play after suffering a hamstring injury last week. So he's probably at least still a week away from getting back out on the field. And Callaway suffered a minor ankle injury that's going to keep him out of this one. So a minor injury in this context is kind of a major injury because that leaves the Saints with not a whole lot on the offensive side of the ball. Tre'Quan Smith is going to be the team's #1 receiver. He'll be followed behind by Deontay Harris, who did have a good game last week. And then it's Austin Carr, Juwan Johnson, and everybody else is really going to have to step up in this one. This is going to be a game where the team needs Jared Cook. Alvin Kamara, who's playing like the offensive player of the year, is going to have to step up and do even more. And really, he might have had to anyways, given that this game's in Chicago. It's going to be windy. It's going to be cold. So it's a good day to run the football. So he should get a ton of touches. Latavius Murray should get his touches. And the Saints are going to have to take a ball control approach and try to limit some of the exposure. Now, last week, not having Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders really didn't prove to be a huge deal. But that game was a little bit different than this one will be. Carolina is a team that likes to play a lot of zone defense. It was all cover 2, cover 3, and you can just scheme your guys open, get them in the spaces. Drew Brees will find them, and everything will take care of itself. The Bears are a little bit more of a physical team, and they like to press a little bit. So the receivers are going to have to beat man coverage, which they really didn't have to do last week. So it's going to be a tall test. And the guys are there. They can get open. But, man, at some point, it's a lot of attrition. So a lot's going to be on Drew Brees to get him through this one. A lot's going to be on Alvin Kamara to get him through this one. They can do it. And the good news is that the Bears aren't very good on offense right now. So you might not have to score a whole lot of points if your defense can stop busting these coverages and just play a decent game. So the Saints can win this one, but it's going to be a huge test. And they're a week away. At some point, we're finally going to see this offense the way it's supposed to look. It's just not going to happen this week.